Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I'm Zombie Bones, but you can call me Sam. Today I'm taking 3 emoji combos and drawing them as characters. The first 2 were submitted by my friend, Sparrow, and the third was submitted by my lovely partner, Nate. Oh, my cat is interrupting again. You have anything to say for the fans? I know they love you more than me. I'm gonna put a picture up of her on screen, because I know you guys probably adore her as much as I do. Continuing, so our first emojis, we have a slab of meat, a cat, and a pregnant man? Okay, so when I first got this sent to me, I was caught incredibly off guard. I fully froze and my body took a screenshot, but after I took a moment to think, I realized trans cat boy cannibal. So I ran with it. I knew I wanted to give him a fun pose and fun fashion, and I decided to go with this peace sign and leg up pose, which I pulled some inspiration from photos of people in Garu fashion, because they tend to pose with peace signs and stuff. I love Garu so much. If I could pull it off, I would. And then I decided to stick with more Garu fashion in his outfit. And I also don't feel like gender non-conforming trans men get enough representation, so I'm gonna throw him into the pool. I was gonna give him more masculine Garu, and I think I did accomplish that, but if I'm honest, there's not enough masculine people who do Garu looks, and we should change that. Let's change that. If you're a man, and or mask presenting, please, I implore you, take up Garu fashion, give it to us, give the people what they want. I considered putting him in a skirt, but I didn't really like it, so I ended up going for shorts. After figuring out the clothes, I jumped into line work, and I saw a comment saying they didn't find line work boring, so I'm no longer going to speed through it. I think my issue with line work is that I don't really know what to yap about during these videos when I'm doing line work or shading, but I think I'll work on that. That is a skill that can be improved, so today I'm going to yap about some information of the characters. So he's a pop star or an idol. He also has a really fucked up brain. He's super possessive and really obsessive and believes that literally eating people is the best form of love, so I would not suggest going on a date with him. I am kind of obsessed with him myself, and will be drawing him more after this. He makes me happy as a character. As a person, though, jail. Jail for 1,000,000 years. Immediately. Go to jail, do not pass go, do not collect $200. Jail. As for colors, I gave him dark tan skin with bright tan and pink makeup. I considered giving him heterochromia, but couldn't get that to work. So I went with yellow eyes and then bleached his hair with some grown-out roots, and his tail and ears do match. I decided to keep tans, browns, and pinks throughout his design, but I struggled a lot balancing the browns. I did notice a lot of plaid accents in Garu, specifically those who were wearing school uniforms or similar outfits, so I put on some plaid, gave him a name. This is Cryo. I love him to death. I would probably die for him. Actually, he would like that. I'm not going to die for him. The next emojis I was given were a roll of newspaper, a ghost, and a clapperboard, and my first thought was an actor ghost, so I went with it. This is the second time I've done that, and I'm usually not one to go for the first thought, as it can result in better ideas being ignored, but I really liked a 1920s actor haunting soundstages of modern films in Hollywood. So, here is this dude in all of his floaty glory. I struggled his pose, so you'll see me pull up a pose reference soon if it's not already on screen. I pulled up references of men in the 1920s on my phone, specifically actors and models to reference. I noticed that they had swoopy hairstyles, various suits and dress shoes, also so much hair gel and probably cancerous hairsprays. I also wanted to give him a beauty mark, our favorite icon for the 1920s, just in a different placement, so instead of above his lip, under his eye. I gave him a vest, a tie, all that jazz. just some classy outfit you'd expect to see in a 1920s film. So here's some extra information about him while I keep drawing in the background. Like I mentioned, he haunts modern sound stages. He's a little mischievous critter, so he moves lights and cameras around to throw off film shoots, but accidentally makes the movie better. He thinks he's sabotaging, so he's like very, very pleased with himself because he's like really mad that these modern film studios are taking up CGI and all these new technologies, and he's just like, no, this isn't what it's supposed to be, so he wants to make it worse. And it's just adorable. It's so cute. I have like an idea of him like falling in love with like a modern actress and stuff. I think it'd be cute. I think that he'd have a cute little mortal girlfriend who eventually dies and starts having sound stages with him. Like, I don't know. And then I gave him a lot of blacks and whites to stick with a 1920s like film idea because I wanted, you know, to stick to that. And so I kind of eyeballed colors from that, and I also gave him darker lips because in the 1920s when they were doing black and white, features like lips would get very easily washed out. So they would put on green lipstick because the green would show up as a more natural color than a red, because red would just show up black based on how the film was processed. To make their lips stand out. Both male and female actors would wear this lipstick and other makeup to make their features stand out because they didn't want to be washed out in the black and white film after the film was processed. I also did my little ghosty shorthand that I do for ghosts whenever I'm drawing them, where like I fade out their extremities, their hands, their feet, all that kind of stuff. And I really like how he turned out. He's gotta be probably my favorite of the three just because I like Ghost. I'm very biased towards Ghost and Ghost designs. I think I will also continue drawing him as an OC. I don't know, I think he's cute. I also went with the name Edwin because Edwin was a very popular name in the 1900s, and he'd be around 20 by the time he was acting. I don't know. I think it's fitting. I think it's cute. I like him. That's my only input. Moving on to the final combo. Provided by my partner. A crocodile, the tragedy and comedy masks, and a trans flag. This man was a very difficult challenge, I will admit. But the point of this video is to have a challenge. I considered going a Monty Gator Rockstar direction. My brother suggested an actor playing a crocodile, and I thought briefly of a trans dude super into acting who had an alligator or crocodile hoodie. Eventually, I settled for none of those and with a chill surfer dude with tattoos. I tried to give him a kind of laid-back pose with board shorts and an open button-up to show off his top surgery scars. I wanted to give him some fun prints, and I think I accomplished that. I don't know, I wasn't super passionate about him, I just knew that I wanted to give him beachy vibes. Even though crocodiles don't really live in the ocean. I think I accidentally gave him shark vibes. Oopsies! Either way, I do really like how he turned out. I gave him some dyed locks too, which I color picked from the crocodile emoji. I felt like I needed to draw in the crocodile more, but I definitely could have done that through more of his design rather than just his hair color. On this channel, we will acknowledge when I royally screw up, especially in art. Like, I could have done better on this design with the challenge, but he turned out alright. Then, with his colors, I went with an orange and blue. I like a good contrasting color scheme, especially with these colors. I feel like they give beachy vibes. I like them. I also tried to mimic waves and like a shore on his button-up, and I think I did that really well. It's cute. I want it in real life, right now. Somebody make it happen. And with that, Malachite was done, and I was kind of done with this video. I think I should take this time to reflect that I did kind of speed through this challenge a little bit, just so I would have it out on time. And even then, the recordings did kind of just sit here for like a while, waiting for me to get them done. And I'm not the proudest of this video. The question of the day is, what do you think I can do to be a better content creator? Content creating's kind of my passion, and I really enjoy it. I want to do better for you guys. I want to make better videos for y'all. And the only way that I can make better videos for you is if you tell me what I'm doing wrong so I can fix it. I will take all constructive criticism in the comments. I will use my own discretion on what I think will help my specific kind of video, but I have noticed that my numbers have been going up, and that's kind of scary. I know that around 400 isn't the biggest number, but I'm still really grateful for all of you, and I want to be able to make better content that you will enjoy consuming, and not just a bunch of videos that I enjoyed making, but that aren't that fun to watch. So just let me know what you guys want to see more of, and how I could improve in the description below. I try to take all the criticism I get into account, and so I am opening up my comments to give me better criticism, specifically so I can improve. I know that I talk a little bit fast and I rush through videos. I'm not the best public speaker, and I do want to get better about that. So just drop a comment down below and let me know how I can improve. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, night, or afternoon wherever you are. Bye-bye!